So after that lead, there's again a little bit of an organ break where they're going, I see their faces, I feel the traces they left on my soul. And then he comes back in with, and those are the memories. That's where you start the A again. The memories made me a wealthy soul. I tell you, those are the memories that made me wealthy. And then you're going to kick it in here. Soul. Okay, so what we're doing again after we kick in with the A, we're just going A, then he hits the A, and then you're going to just to do a G note back to an A, and then you start palm muting again. A, okay, the next part that he does is he's hitting this, you're coming up to the 5th fret, and you're going to strike that 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then 7 twice. So you kind of hammer it into the 7. And then you're going to just do an A. And I'm playing the open E. I'm playing an A4, 7, 6, and 5 on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string, and just slide that back to G and then A. So that's, he gets real, you know, he's starting to get into it now. When he really gets kicking in, he stops doing these notes. He's just playing A, G, A, and then he's going to add this up at the 15th fret, a triplet A, I'm sorry, referencing a G. We're playing the 16th fret of the 3rd string and then covering the 2nd and 1st at 15. And we'll take that up to 17, so that'd be G, A, G. So it'll sound like this. And he does it here also, because you got a G, G. Comes in with okay, so let's go over that part. We're doing A, G, A, and then he comes up to this, back to your A. And the notes are, you're in the 4th string, 5th fret, 4, then you go 7, 5, 4, so this so far, then you're going to go 4, 5, 7, to an A, okay? And then we start another lead. So this song really kicks it out. So I'll take you in from those notes and then I'll show you the next lead here. Okay, so what we're doing when we come to this A, we're going to do kind of a hammer on from 2 to 4 on the 4th string, and then we'll catch the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And then we take our 2nd string, and we take 2nd fret of the 3rd string and then hit 4 and bend that up. And we're going to catch 5 with that bend. And then we're going to do a release and pull off to 2. Catch 4 on the 4th, back to 2. So all together. Then we're going to slide up to 5 on the 2nd string. Catch 5 on the 1, and then we'll bend 8 on the 2nd string up to and hit 5 on the 1st string, and then 5, 8, 5 on the 2nd. And that gets us in position for a typical Chuck Berry kind of lick. We're going to go 7, bend that up on the 3rd string, and catch 5 2nd, 5 1st. Okay, so pull off from 8 to 5. Do that again. One more time. Then we're going to take 7 on the 3rd string, bend that up. Catch 7 on the 4 to 7 on the 3rd string. Okay, so we have this so far. Okay, the next lead is very similar to the first lead, except we're an octave up. We're at we're start 14 and 16 instead of 2 and 4. Okay, so again, they're very similar licks. 16 on the 4th string to 14. And we're going to take 16, bend that up, and hit 17 on the 2nd. And then again. Okay, that's the first half of the lick. So then we're going to slide up to 17 on the 2nd string and catch 17 on the 1st. Then we're going to bend up 20 on the 2nd, catch 17 on the 1st. Go 17 on the 2nd, bend 20 up to 17. So that's a little pattern here. Do that twice, and then we're going to catch 17 and 20. So 17, 17, 20. And then he just hangs on that 20, gives it bit 3 bends up. Okay, so next he comes out of that lead. You're here, and you're going up to an A. You're going to add the D. So rather than playing the D root note, we're just going to add 4th string, 4th fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret. Then you can grab your G. Then he does a walk-up. I call him a walk-up, but we're going to start at the 5th position, and we're going to pull off from 8 to 5 on the 1st string. Okay, then we move up to 9, 6, and we just move up the fretboard. Okay, so we're going to do this. Okay, he does that all the way up to 14. So and then he comes back up to 17. So what we're doing up here, we're at the 17th position, okay, and then we're going to grab 17, and then we're going to bend 19, holding 20 steady, back to 17 on the first and second. Then we're going to take 20 of the second string, bend that up, hit that double stop again. So it's kind of cool. Okay, he does that for about 4 times, and then we're just going to catch. So we're 20, bent up, 17, and then 20 on the first. So the next lick comes up to the first position again. We're going to go like this. Okay, so we're hitting 2 on the third string twice. Pull off from 5 to 4 to 2. Catch 4 on the fourth string. Second on the third, and then 5 to 5 on the first. You got to switch positions here. Then you're going to bend 8 up. So you're doing a little bend up, pull off. Then 8, 5. Then you do the same with the 7th fret of the third string. End up on 7 on the 4, then come down to 7 on the 3. Hold that there, okay? Okay, so let me take you from that very last part. We'll go into the next part of the lead, and then we'll break it down. Okay, so when we wind up here at 5, so we wind up here at 5. Okay, we're going to take and slide on the third string from 7 to 9, and then this gets us in chant. We're going to do double stops. This is an A. We're going to take that from the 8th and 9th fret, 2nd and 3rd string, up to the 11 and 10, and all the way up to 14 and 13, then 16. I'm going to come back here with a little close-up. We've slid from 9 and 8 to 11 and 10, up to 14 and 13, then up to 17 and 16. Then you're going to catch a double stop on the 3rd and 2nd string, and we're back to this position here where we're going to bend up 20. So we're bending 20 up, releasing it, hitting 17 first, 17 second, 17 third. And then he just slides back down. So it's really a lot, and if you figure out it's really in the key of A, you'll be able to catch these licks there. So we'll come out of the lead, and I'll show you where he goes from there. And I find it easier just to do a pull-off. Okay, and then we start Beautiful Loser.